Good evening, everyone. I'm JezzaGaming, and welcome to tonight's video. Now, before we get into this video, if you could please kindly to like, share, and subscribe if you're new to the channel and like what you see, as well as help me reach my goal of 500 subscribers by the end of the year. That being said, and as always, I'm JezzaGaming. Catch us next. Catch. Let's get into the video. And welcome everyone back to Timberborn Update 7. Now in the previous video we got this all built nice and done. We need a lot more planks in order to actually handle what we're trying to do. But we've gotten most of all the underpart stuff built, which is good. We can actually probably get rid of these parts because we don't need them. And let's just push those up. Get that sorted. What we are going to do is, I don't think we can do that in this position. Can we do that? No, we can't. That's fine. What we're gonna have to, you know what, I don't really want to have to build that crap. So what we're gonna do is, hang on. Do that, then do that. Build that. Do that. We are going to build this and going to build that. We are going to build that and that. Going to build that, going to build that. Build that and that. Okay, build all of that. And once we build all of that, and we can do that. While we are doing this, what we're going to do is come here, build that. Build that. Build that. Okay, so we can, okay, so we need to max that one off as well. Once this is all done, what we'll do is we'll get rid of this part and build a levee here to block this part off, and then eventually what we're going to be able to do is this, why is it not doing? Because it's pouring out there, for why? Okay, so contamination level 2. Contamination 2% is what's stopping it. As long as that builds up, we should be fine. I don't actually know how many of these all appear to be maxed out a little bit. Yep, good. Because the more they're doing that, the more water we can obtain, and the better we can get with things. Once we've done this, we can mostly change how this is going to be done. I will need to make some adjustments. Still not pouring through. 1%. Okay, so that should be cutting off. What are you doing? You're still at 2%, so that's slowly cutting off. That hasn't begun yet. It's a little bit concerning, but I don't think it's that big of an issue. There is a lot of water here that we can handle. That is almost fully done. We have a lot of dirt up here, 864 to be exact. And what we're gonna do is go here, build that. Hang on a minute. Might need to rethink this. Okay, let's do that. Get rid of that piece. Do that. Do that and that. And do that and that. Yep, hang on. Do that, let that build. Okay, so I need to do this. You know what? Actually, hang on a minute. Let's delete that and delete that. Let's have these been built. Hang on. Yes. So what we're gonna do is unpause, 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 and then come here, and we're gonna favorite all of this stuff. Favorite those. Favorite those. Let's get that built. And good, that's starting to build, which means that is now pouring in. That's what we want. Right, these require 30 planks, which we don't really have, although we are building them somehow. I don't know. Where are we getting planks from? Because we seem to be manufacturing planks faster than we're using them at the moment. Not that I'm complaining about that. But it is nice. These are all doing what they need to do. That is overhang. Beautiful. They're getting what they need installed. You know what? Let's just make 2 sets. And while we do this, let's just go and put these in. Install all of that. Install all of that. It'd be nice. So, hang on. What do I need in order to get the big ones? 30. Then we can handle a little bit. 60 gears we can definitely handle. 80 planks we can handle, but not. We can probably get 1 or 2 maybe. Which isn't too bad. I would like to actually start doing it. I just don't know where. Hang on. If I was to do this... It's free, so 1, 2, 3, which may, okay, that's fine. So we could actually probably do 2 here. We'd have to change a few things. What else is? Let's unlock that. Why not? Might as well. Basically, the idea will be if we can get this done correctly. The idea will be this gets blocked up, water will funnel out of the top part, come down here, funnel down these 2 lanes, and each pour into here and fill this area up. And where we use this, water will then come here, through here, we'll set this up as a water channel here. Set it up as a water channel here. And have the water pump through here, exit on this side. And this is where all of this is going to be moved to, and it's going to be powered mostly by water. We'll have a bit of batteries running as well, but it'll mostly be powered by water. As long as we can actually get all of this done. Do we have any planks left? Yeah, they're all down here. This is kind of taking a little bit of time. Why is it suddenly taking a bit of time to build all this? 2 metal. Do we need to extend that, do we? Hang on a minute. Okay, let's get that. Yep. Okay, so that's probably what it was. So let's see. Probably won't do it just yet. Oh, no, never mind. Here they come. Okay, yep, so the blocks are getting done first. All that's getting done. Beautiful. Beautiful. Actually, I didn't even need to do that. Hang on a minute. I did not actually need to do that. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Because we're going to put wood blocks in there instead. This is all going to be finished off with wood blocks. They're all done, so what we're going to do is build wooden... Yep, okay, so we're going to need to do that. Build that. Build that. And then build an extra on each side. And one extra, just to make sure the water actually goes down. And then what we're going to do is get this. And let's get that built. So once we build this, what we're gonna do three more left. What we're gonna do is once those three are planted, set them off. We're almost done as well. Actually, all three of them are almost done. They just need a 3 beavers to come out and sort them out. Once they get that sorted, we also are going to look at changing it so that these are actually down here somewhere. I don't actually know. Probably up here. We're gonna probably make this a lot deeper. Okay, we're just waiting on one now. Oh, here we go. Yes, maybe. There we go. Go ahead. Okay, so what we've got to do is make a path here for a second. Make a path here. Come here. Delete that. And let the beavers handle that part. Also, let's get a path up here. Do that. What we're gonna do is just delete that, because then we're not having two paths. Do I want that connected? Yeah, stuff it. Let's just connect it. Now, these are 3 deep. Those are 3 deep. So we could... Oh no, they're actually 4 deep. No, actually, if we built it, we could probably set this deep enough that we could have them going long. So we'll see how we go with that. And then let's get that one. What we could also do is, let's go ahead and get the small one. Get those in. Prioritize them. Prioritize this. And come here. Get a dam. Do that so that we'll try it. We'll try this, see how it works. So I don't actually know how it's going to work. We do though need deeper. It'd be nice to get these ones in. It'd be a depth of 3, although we need extract for that. We don't actually have extract at the moment. I don't think. Hang on. That creates. You know what? Get that. I don't even know how much it actually requires. How much does it require? 200 horsepower. Okay, we're gonna find out. How much do we need for that? To extract that. So bad water plus wood can do 20, so that's fine. I can do 300. So we've already got one, which is we've already got 2, 3. Never mind, it's just rolled. Okay, so that's all done. Just I don't think we need this, but just for the sake of it, I'm going to do that. It'll be awesome when this actually gets up and running. I don't actually know how it's gonna go, but we will find out eventually. Out of curiosity, can I actually build anything under it? Let's go here. No, I can't. Okay. It's fine. We're going to leave that because it basically isn't going to require anything. But that is now built, which means in reality, what we can do is let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead, get that. What we need to do is transition. Hang on. Get this. Got bad water coming again, which is fun. Do this. Let's destroy all of this. Not that one, but anyway. Do that and let's just see what gets built for a minute. So how exactly do these... Okay, so they're still same, but just slightly different than they used to be. Oh, hang on a minute. We can probably... Yeah, we can actually. We're going to do that just for a bit. What's the priority on getting these? Build that. Get that built and try and get as many beavers as possible to get that sorted. We've got bad water coming in a couple of days. Open that. We'll probably end up changing. We'll definitely change this eventually. Probably also change a few things. Well, that's not going to remain wood because we're eventually going to move it up here as well. So that's not really a concern. Okay, so what's your problems? Nothing at the moment. What's your... Can you... No. You know what? We're just going to move slightly closer. It's you. Yep. That's dropped to 6. Why is that dropped to 6? Don't know. Right, so that has built up enough. That is doing what it needs to do, which is amazing to see. We have 199 of them. What do we need for this? 30 planks. Well, actually, now that we have so many planks, we're gonna do bad water. Bad water. Bad water. We can do this. We would have bad water for quite a while. I don't know how much that's going to do, so we'll have to keep an eye on what we have. We have 28 extract, which is fantastic. I'd love to know what extract actually is. Heavy duty machinery transforming dangerous bad water into usable air. Okay, so it's basically the extracting that. Okay, so that's dropped a little bit. So 30, 60, 90, 110, 20, 30, 104, no, 30, 60, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270. I don't know, we started with 300, I think. So we actually have enough to get through all of that. Because we have two small ones and then a big one. This is going to be interesting. We are going to have to work out where we're going to do. You know what? Let's do here. Go there. Do this. Get rid of it. What we're going to do is, it's a small amount, so we can probably build a little bit here and probably build a bit here. I don't know, we'll have to work it out. Because once we get rid of this part, once we start mining this, then we're going to have another area. We have dropped that. Oh, they don't actually have palms, okay. So that needs to... They're basically done. We've also got enough, so we just gained a lot. Are they even pumping? Yeah, they're still pumping, but just not operating at the moment. Okay, so hang on. Before we do anything, we just had a lot of people die. Let's just do that, and then 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 do that, and do that, and do that, let's. Are we building anything high end right now? No. Okay, so let's go ahead and just build all that. All that will allow us to do is we have 200 dynamite. I don't know how much we're gonna require. Do that and that. Okay, so where is that? There. What we're gonna do is go here, get this. Okay, so do that, get that, also get that and connect it. Okay, so we are operating bad water at the moment, so let's drop, where is it? Let's drop that. Yo. Oh, have I not did I not connect any of yous? Right. So we have 600. We have a capacity for 3,000. Okay. I didn't think we actually had a capacity for that much, but okay. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I wonder how we're gonna go with that. Oh, hello. Wait, yep. We're gonna start getting a few of them. Oh, actually. No, 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 no. Hang on. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I don't want to destroy them. Only destroy this part in the middle. Only destroy that. How much dirt do we have? Quite a bit, so let's go ahead and fill all this. Okay, so they're slowly, so they've emptied one. Wow, they're actually that fast that they utilize them. I would have thought that would have been faster, but okay. You know what we're gonna do? Okay, so that's all done. So what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and delete that. go here, delete it, go here, build. I don't know if that one's going to get built, but we'll find out in a bit. Build that and let's see how we go. Okay, and while we are doing all of this, we're gonna come here, we're gonna get this, and we're just gonna do that. Okay, so that, hang on, that, okay, so that lines up perfectly with that. So, what we need to do, yeah, actually, I've just realized, for that one, we're gonna delete all that. Actually come here and fill that slot. I don't want to build on top, hang on. You know what, how about when it comes to this specific section, what we're going to do is just destroy all that, and wait. Let's build all of that. Okay, hang on a minute. We're going to need to do this a slightly different way. Okay, so hang on, it's got to be done in the complete opposite direction. Hang on. So it has to go upways. Like, there. Hang on, how do I keep getting this wrong? Okay, hang on, so do it this way? No, hang on. Do it that way. Oh, hang on a minute. So that's all of it. Hang on. Do I need to rotate it? Is that what I need to do? I think, yeah, I think that's what I've got to do. I've got to rotate it. Okay, so let's do this. Down to there. Can I do that? Yes, I can. I've just got to build path to it. Beautiful. Do that. Beautiful. Okay. So now that that's done, that's all doing its own thing. Bad water is pumping, not pumping everyone, but pumping just enough. We're doing well so far. Oh, you don't have everyone in your district. Okay. Oh, we're having a second age death thing at the moment, that's why. I'm glad that's all done. This is just not getting done. It'll eventually get done. Wait a bit for it. Why are they still operating? Maybe that's about to get built. Yep. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have actually created a way for this to come. I might need to actually redo this so that when that lets water out, it can come that way. Yeah, I might need to destroy a little bit of this just to be able to do that. Okay, that's getting built. That's going to be fun. We'll work it out. Okay, do this, do this, do this, do that. What exactly are you doing? Dehydrated? You're not falling or anything, so what exactly are you doing? Four more explosives to prepare. A few more beavers being born. 9, 8. They're gonna drop anymore. I think a few beavers have had some fun, which is good. With the death cycle we just had, like we've literally just, so we just lost enough beavers that we've gone from 9 beds to 14 beds in one night. Interesting that you did. Was that the shorter route? And yeah, it probably was if you actually grabbed it from there. Okay, yeah, if you're grabbing it from there, yeah, that's the shortest route. And you're doing what? Dirt. Ah. Hang on a minute, hang on. Deprioritize that. I don't want you working on that until you've done that part. And we're gonna do it from that one. Stop planting crap. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. I genuinely thought that beaver was going to die for a minute, man. Okay, sort that part out. You know what? Let's do this. Hang on. Let's build that and see how quickly. I wonder how many beavers. Yeah, so that all that time to do that. Although in saying that, I would have thought they'd gone that way. If the dirt's up here. Okay, they're doing that. Far that along. Got to. Okay, so they're not gonna build that. Okay, do that. Connect that. Okay, so I think what I need to do is destroy a bit of this in order to build what I want to build. And at the same time, probably leave a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to destroy. Not much. I need to destroy from here just to build what I need to build. Also, we need to sort that out, so I need to try and sort this out. What we're gonna do is fluid dump. Do that. Get that built and occupied. Not a lot of space to do that when you actually realise it, although in saying that, if it spreads, we could actually probably do this part as well. And probably this part. In saying that, let's go ahead, come back here, that's slowly getting built. That's all getting filled up, which is nice. Okay, what we're going to do is come here, do that. No. Delete that for a second. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Okay, so we could probably use this as an on-land power thing, have a bit of wind turbines, up there, so, what do you call those things, water wheels down here, large wind turbines up there, some batteries in different spots, and some, power wheels up here. We could probably make a lot of them, so we'd have a few beavers working quite hard to get them sorted. What? Let's go ahead and just get them done. Out of curiosity, if I was to close, they wouldn't work. Okay, so that wouldn't work. Oh, okay, so you've got almost none. How are yous going? You've got almost none. You've got almost none. You're doing alright. You've got almost none. You're doing alright. You're doing alright. So we have 3 of them operating at the moment, which isn't really what I want to see. How are... We've got one down here. How are you doing? You're going strong. We've got anyone else? No. How are yous going? You're going strong. You're going strong. 1500 bad water, which is good. 292, so slowly building our planks up again. Four, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Might not be too hard to get a few more of these in, so what we might do is come here, get builder's huts if we can. Actually, you know what? Wait. That's not ready. It hasn't even been built yet. It's not operating anymore. So we've had enough beavers leave. I'm gonna quickly save. Let me click it. Okay, so we are doing really well at the moment. That started to pull back in, which means that's gonna start building back up again. I think I'm gonna call this an episode. So, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel and like what you see, as well as help me reach my goal of 500 subscribers by the end of the year. That being said, and as always, I'm just gaming. Catch you next time.